The NBA season keeps rolling on here on ESPN. The Warriors come in lacking something on defense. They don't have a lot of guys who really get after it on the defensive end. They will be challenged in this game versus the Lakers, who come in hoping they can solve their turnover problems. They've had trouble running an effective offense without shooting themselves in the foot with mental errors. So without further ado, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West out in the Bay Area.
Welcome, round ball fans. It's NBA 2K3 time at the arena in Oakland. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Derek Fisher comes in with one of the top free throw percentages in the league, and in a close battle, you expect him to come through for you at the stripe.
We'll see how things pan out, Rod. Let's get ready for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions for the Los Angeles Lakers. At forward, Robert Horry. Also at forward, Rick Fox. At guard, Kobe Bryant. Also at guard, Derek Fisher. At center, Shaquille O'Neal. And now, with the starting lineup for yours, Golden State Warriors. At center, out of Mississippi State, 6'11", number 25, Eric Shaquille. At forward, out of Duke University, 6'9", number 10, at guard, out of Michigan State, 6'6", number 23, Jason Richardson. Also at guard, from Arizona, 6'3", wearing 0, Gilbert Arenas. Also at forward, from North Carolina, 6'9", number 33, Antoine Jamison.
The Warriors get the opening tip. Top of the key. Right wing pass. Arenas takes the turnaround J. Puts too much on. And that tip was up and in by Jamison.
Great second chance opportunity.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Fox inbounds the ball.
The Lakers
take it up court with a narrow deficit, 2-0. Passes it. Bryant leaps up. Arenas passes the ball. He gets cut off by Bryant. Stolen.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
Bryant with the rock. O'Neal goes with the fadeaway. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
His forte is in shooting, and so it was a crapshoot on that one. His number came up, he makes the basket. That's called being a player.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Inside. Fades away inside. Gets nothing but net.
Jamison didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Fox with the inbound.
The Lakers
take it up court and are back 4-2. Passes, releases, gets back iron and out.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
O'Neal releases from 15, ties it up. Arenas makes the pass. Pass caught by Jamison.
Watch the pick.
7 seconds to shoot. Shoots. It's blocked. Jamison goes with the fadeaway. Can't drop it in. Good defense, especially on that earlier block.
Bryant is hurting himself and his team. This game has just started, and he already has 2 fouls.
He gets the first of 2. Bryant will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. Ori throws it in. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it.
45 twist. 305.
Passes. Takes a wide open shot. Can't tie it up.
They've got to be thanking their lucky stars that shot went wide. That should have been an automatic 2. He was so wide open.
The Warriors
Head into the front court. They're shooting 40% from the floor.
Double down.
Into the low post. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Jamison.
The Lakers
Can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Takes a quick shot. Drops in the well-defended shot.
Tough shot, but he got it to fall.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Arenas passes. Takes a turnaround Jay. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Jamison had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
81 set. 1-2 try.
Bounce pass.
2 or 4 5.
Gets stopped by Richardson. Pass back.
Pick him up.
7 on the shot clock. Jamison is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He gives them the lead. He's off on the second. Stand here, corrals the defensive boards.
The Warriors
Are back a bit here, 7 to 6. Leaves the ground. Watches the lay-in. Gets the board and puts it back up for a deuce.
excellent concentration here. Takes the jumper, gets hit, and still manages to drop in the bucket. Great play.
Got to be strong to make a play like that.
Hey, defensively, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Challenge it aggressively, but don't bail him out and hurt your own team by giving up the bucket and the foul.
Yanks it down inside. Fisher has it. Passes it. Gets stopped by Dunleavy. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Fox doesn't have a great crossover move, but it was just enough to get him what he needed for that score. The Warriors
have it. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Arenas passes it. Releases from the stripe. Not there.
Richardson misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
54 seconds here in the first quarter. Caught by Fox. Fox springs up. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He can't get the first. Ori will come off the floor.
Substitution for Lakers.
Fortson corrals the defensive glass. Arenas has the ball. Leaps up. Gets the lay-in.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob.
29 seconds here in the first quarter. Passes. In low. O'Neal dishes it off. 7 on the shot clock. The J was off the mark by Walker.
Got him on the arm during the shot. The ref says, put him on the line.
He can't get the first. George looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Substitution for Lakers.
Foyle inbounds the ball. 14 seconds here in the first quarter. Welsh launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron, no good. Passes it. Shaw unloads from deep three-point range. Can't get the buzzer beater. We're at the end of one. The score, 10-10. The Warriors played it even after one period, Rod. Anything jump out at you?
Field goal percentage, Bob. Their coach has to be happy with the tie at this point. They've been getting sorely outshot, but they've kept it even. They need to play some tougher D and close the shooting gap.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Ball. Pick him up.
Bounce pass in the paint.
Stand.
They're inside. O'Neal passes the ball. The
Kobe
jumper was
Bryant.
buried by Bryant.
Bryant gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Jamison with the inbound.
Ball.
The Warriors,
With the score of this trip down, can tie it up. Passes.
13 double. 1-on-1.
Wing pass. 7 seconds to shoot. Wing shot is missed by Welch. O'Neal grabs the defensive board.
the Lakers,
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. The
Brian
layup was
Shaw.
banked in by Shaw. Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Passes it. Grabbed by Jamison. Jamison fires from the right block. Can't drop down his shot.
Jamison was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Pass low post. It's picked off.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you've got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Walker corrals the defensive board.
The Lakers,
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Shaw makes the pass.
Pin down. Watch out inside. Stand.
Shoots from 12.
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal acts like he's going to drive it after making the drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet J.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Dunleavy throws it in. Just over 3 minutes here in the second quarter.
Push
Bounce pass.
Watch out inside.
Shoots. Makes it in.
Nice job to get open and drain that outside shot. The Lakers,
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that.
Watch the pick. Flare. Good by twist. Stay in.
Passes. O'Neal springs up. Goes glass on the lay-in.
Pick him up.
the Warriors,
Take it up court, but they're losing. 18-12.
Pin down.
Welch passes.
Stay in.
They work it in. Inside. 7 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Bryant swatted that one away. It's his first block of the game. Passes it. George from the left block
Play it that way all
puts
the
too much
time.
on it.
Come on, defense.
Passes.
1-on-1.
Welch takes the turnaround J. No way, no how.
Follow through on your shot.
Even numbers. It's 2 on 2.
Go, power stack.
O'Neal goes with the fadeaway.
That's the way
Puts
to
too
hustle.
much on
Nice
it.
stop. I got it. Flare.
Passes it.
Get up.
Gets cut off by Shaw. Elevates. Gets the lay-in. Walker inbounds the ball.
the Lakers,
Work it up court. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Shaw passes it. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. George launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
that's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Welsh heads up court. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Nabbed by Welsh.
Switch up.
Kick back. 7 on the shot clock.
Box foul.
Mike Dunleavy takes the wide open shot. Hits the front rim.
Should have had that one there, Bobby. The offense is getting open and getting him the ball, but the outside shot just not falling.
Watch out inside.
Shaw dishes it off. It's stolen.
He's running, but there's 2 back.
Dunleavy gets airborne. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Tough call, Bob, but the right call. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
He gets the first of 2. Ori comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Yanks it down inside.
I got him.
The Lakers
Have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the arc.
Pick him up.
Bounce pass. Bryant launches from beyond the arc. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Bryant is a great outside shooter, but he met his match on defense that time. The Warriors
Can cut into the lead with a basket here. The deep 3 was missed by Welch. Dunleavy capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Now, sometimes it's just smarter to tip that ball right back in on the putback rather than bringing it down so it can just get stripped.
He fought for position and made the play. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 21-17. It's time to relax, fans, while Clark gives us a recap of all the action in the first half.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. It's time for a quick review of the numbers from the first 2 quarters. The Lakers have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Shaquille O'Neal, in the first half, has a total of 8 points and 4 rebounds. That makes him our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Fox with the inbound.
for the
Fisher
Warriors.
passes the ball.
I got him.
Passes it.
2 and 4, 5. Stay in.
They push it inside.
Power again.
Knocked off course, and it's loose inside.
Fight for
From
the
inside,
defensive rebound.
gets it to fall. Good defense on the earlier block, but it didn't pay off.
Ori went inside and nobody was home. You can't leave the inside that open.
Welsh has it. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Passes.
Tight side.
Takes the shot from the elbow. Can't answer back.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Pulls the trigger from 8. Kisses it off the right rim, then in.
Nice shot. Had the matchup he wanted, got the points he wanted.
The Lakers
Head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes it.
Out, out. Watch outside. 2C, 2C.
7 seconds to shoot. O'Neal gets it right back after the block. O'Neal gets the second chance bucket. Dampier throws it in.
Ball, ball, ball.
Welsh brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Welsh makes the pass.
Help down low.
7 on the shot clock. Arenas launches from beyond the arc. Can't capitalize.
Gilbert Arenas comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Flare.
Passes. Lobs in low. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Ryan has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Received by Arenas. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up.
Gilbert Arenas.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that. The Lakers
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. O'Neal passes.
Stay in, stay in.
Deflects the pass. The steal. Passes it. Welsh has the ball. He's 0 off his last 2 from the arc. Swatted away.
Now we got to finish. Clear up, clear up.
It's stopped by Arenas. 7 on the shot clock. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot. He yanks it down inside.
Fisher must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter. The Lakers
Bring it up. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Ori now has it. The 13-footer is missed by Ori. Jamison grabs the defensive board. Welsh is at the controls. He's 1 out of his last 5 from the floor. Pass caught by Dunleavy. 7 seconds to shoot. Out on the wing. Count that last jumper by Welch. Welch, it works like a charm here too, and after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The Lakers have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Fisher passes it. Fisher launches from beyond the arc and hauls it in by Welch.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
ISO, ISO. Push down low. 2C. Watch out.
Passes.
I got him.
7 on the shot clock. Welch pulls the trigger from the high post. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Welsh makes the pretty crossover, but it doesn't get you any points on the board.
Gets cut off by Dunleavy. Passes it.
Right.
7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the leaner. Scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
You'd think being off balance would bother him more than that jumper, Bob.
That wasn't perfect shooting for him, but he's always up for a challenge, Rod. Dunleavy with the inbound. Welsh works it up court. He's shooting 28% from the floor.
Get him. Power get.
Lobbed it.
Power get. Drop. North baseline.
Welsh dishes it off. 7 on the shot clock. Nice laying off the glass by Jamison.
The Lakers
Are at the controls. They're shooting 48% from the floor. Takes a quick shot. Gets back iron and out. Bryant takes the turnaround J. Drops in the buzzer beater. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 29-25.
The Warriors
Still couldn't get the lead and enter the fourth trailing single digits. What do you think has been the difference so far statistically, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. When you're shooting this poorly from the outside, you need to abandon the outside shot and try to get something easier. High percentage shots will always help.
Substitution for the Warriors. Substitution for the Warriors.
Jamison throws it in.
86 stuck in.
Passes.
ISO.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Gets the mismatch.
Credit to Dion stopping that three-pointer. Made him alter his shot just enough to miss.
Fisher passes the ball. Shoots from 13 feet out. Can't drop down his shot. Nice rebound by the first-year man out of Duke. Denies it, and it's loose inside.
Ori has done a great job of not allowing open looks and changing a lot of shots.
Fox corrals the defensive glass. Caught by Ori. In the paint. Passes back outside. Bryant puts it up. Doesn't get the bucket. Passes it.
The Warriors
Can trim this lead down and bring it close for the bucket here. Passes. Elevates. Puts too much on it.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up.
The Warriors
Touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Ori inbounds the ball. O'Neal rises up. Arenas has the rock. He's 2 of 6 from the floor. Arenas makes the pass. Pass back. 7 seconds to shoot. Passes it. Shoots with the clock winding down.
Connect here!
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
When you get that pass, you need to hit your shot just like you did here.
The Lakers
Have the rock. They're shooting 25% from the arc.
Big. Watch that low.
Passes.
305.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
The three-point shot is his forte, and of course, he nails that one. Bob, you have got to watch him close out there in the outskirts.
Arenas heads up court. He's 2 out of his last 6 from the floor. Arenas passes. Uses the crossover. Puts it off. Fights for the board down low. Dishes it off. Dunleavy rips down the offensive board.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Wink glass on the lay-in, but it's missed by Dunleavy.
O'Neal puts the finishing touches on a double-double, throwing up some pretty impressive numbers when his team needed them the most.
Passes it. It's knocked away.
The Lakers
Will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds. Ori with the inbound. Bryant picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 9 in the game.
The Warriors
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 4 from the arc. Grabbed by Dunleavy. Dunleavy pulls the trigger from the high post. Doesn't get it all the way there.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there. This fired from the top of the key by Bryant.
I got him.
Dunleavy with the ball. Releases from 15. Can't get it to fall.
Good rebound on the inside.
Dunleavy capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
The Lakers
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Fired from the right block. Can't drop down his shot.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Low post shot was blown by Fox. Dunleavy throws it in. Arenas has it. He's shooting 28% from the floor. Arenas passes it.
502. Get up.
Passes. Dampier goes with a fadeaway. Puts too much on it.
Dampier must have seen something I didn't, because from here it looks like he should never have taken that shot. The Lakers
Bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Off the front rim and missed by Bryant. Nabbed by Arenas. Bryant might want to slow it down a little. Jameson skies. Now is in double figures. Passes it.
The Lakers
Have the ball. They're shooting 40% from the arc. They're inside.
The Lakers
We'll take a timeout here.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Arenas with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Fox inbounds the ball.
The Lakers
Turn it over.
The Warriors
We'll take a timeout here. Arenas dishes it off.
305. Watch out inside. Ball. Anyone set.
Richardson fades away inside. Screens the lightly contested shot.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. O'Neal with the inbound. Gets It's airborne. Launches the lay-in.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else.
The Warriors
Will take their very last time out.
they need to get a 3 here to send it into overtime.
Screen coming. Watch that look.
Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't tie it up. He can't get the first. He sinks the second.
I got him.
The Warriors
Would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here.
Step up. Howard, kid.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Run it.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Jamison throws it in.
Ball, ball, ball.
That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 39-33. Thank you for joining us. That about wraps it up for us. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
This is Clark Dishman welcoming you to the ESPN postgame show. The Lakers come away with a 6-point win over the Warriors. They now move to 19-4 on the year. The Lakers just made a determined effort tonight to only take high percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Shaquille O'Neal ended up with a total of 12 points and 10 rebounds. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.